Good morning. Hopefully you are doing fine. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching my videos. Your inspiration means a lot to me. So let us start a new practice test. I don't know what I'm gonna score today, but let's start. Okay. Just taking some time. I'm sorry about that. Please stay hold. Thank you.
Really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say.
So I have 2 minutes here. I can speak for 1 minute. Let me share the clues. Whenever you see three words or a word starting with A and you see three blanks, it could be and. All the time, remember that. These are the clues. And I, now you could think that it could be she irresponsible, but it is a wrong expression, right? So when you see two blanks, it could be I, S, she is. And FOR, it could be far, but far, does it go here? Responsible, far, maintaining? No, it should be for. So you have to use your common sense here, at least if you want to score above 105, 110. Then maintaining record, you can say. But see, look at the blanks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 blanks. Record, RECORD, 6. So there should be S. That's why it is records. Every, yeah, that is the only expression. So when you see 5 blanks, EV, it should be every. IN, I said it could be the is or in, but here it is in. It is the correct expression. Think about it. LAB, lab, because it's talking about lab. Then also you find these expressions AL, double blanks, four blanks, it means also. Then equipment, never ever say equipments. It is a wrong expression. It should be equipment. Okay, S should not be highlighted. Then assists, because she, because subject and verb agreement issue, so it should be assists. Then also students, graduate students, because STU, definitely it's the correct expression, students. And there is a mechanical failure. You could have said failed, or but failed is not the correct expression here. FAI, and four more blanks. So failure. So these are the clues. Okay. Thank you. I wanted to write let the best team win. This has resulted in loss of genetic diversity and biodiversity as a whole.
A solar calendar shows the Earth's position compared to the sun. A solar calendar shows the Earth's position compared to the sun.
Here it tries. Even if you watch my other videos, I tell that. Here it tries. The first time you hear it, write it down. Again, revise and revise. You may make mistakes, but don't worry.
A solar calendar shows the Earth's position compared to the sun.
I am always confused about the spelling of calendar. Hopefully this one is right. Okay, you can check it and tell me. Industrial engineering is a branch of engineering which deals with the optimization of complex processes or systems. So retreat means you live somewhere, like you go to a resort, you take some retreat from the daily life. Incentive means motivation, spotless, you know the meaning. Relentless means you keep on working hard, that is called relentless. Fundamentally, it means, structurally. Then assembly, you think about school assembly or assembling all the different options, that could be another meaning. Tangible means touchable. Troublesome, yeah, I am a troublesome guy for my wife, you can say. Intriguing, it means, you exciting, something like that. Snobbish, maybe sometimes I become snobbish, that is bad. I'm confused about this. Can you give me the right answer here? I had this question 5 times or 6 times. Still, today I don't know. I'm a bit confused about this blank. Please help me there. So that's the point. That th, it should, another option could be then, but no, that sounds better. So sometimes you have to use your common sense. W, two more blanks. So on the test, it could be who. Again, I said is or in. Here, in sounds better. Expertise, experience is another option, but experience doesn't go with these blanks. With, I'm confused about it. Have, you can say opinions, it's clearly mentioned. Prior means previous knowledge. Supposedly, that sounds the better word here. Their ability, T, O.
All of these scenarios increase the demands for modern refrigeration and manufactured ice. All of these scenarios increase the demands for modern refrigeration and manufactured ice. All of these scenarios increase the demands for modern refrigeration and manufactured ice.
An important example of the latter is spotting the partner during turns, especially free spins.
The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process. The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process. The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process.
The games added many new things, such as breeding and a new bag system. So plethora means plenty of options. Unsustainable, you know the meaning. Harshly, you also know that it could be cruel, it could be crude, arbitrary. Independently, you can say fearful, frightened. Uphold your dignity, uphold your score, uphold your respect. Vaccination, everyone knows it. Sarcastic, you just criticize someone, yeah, in a direct way. Okay, that is sarcastic. And vaccinate. Sarcasm, yeah, directly or indirectly. Tell me. I've just forgotten. I didn't have a good sleep. So why resume here? Because the title is about that. Sometimes judging or looking at the title, you can know what the correct answer could be. Somewhat, somewhere could have been another option, but I would say somewhat is a better option because blanks, look at that, 4 blanks. We strongly, definitely we, that's the correct expression. Recommend, resume comes with recommendation. So common sense using that you, why, 3 letters, y starting with y, you, without any, I mean, you don't have to think too much. It's full of common sense, the Duolingo test. It's a wonderful test, the best test, in my opinion. I also had the IELTS. I scored 7.5 in the academic portion in 2021. Trust me, it's the best one. Dial back. The grandeur means large. It means, you know, making statements that are artificial. Too many big words, too many big phrases, too many big ambitious words. Now, see, resume, I said somewhat, we recommend you dial back. Dial back means you cut back. So B, starting with BA, CK is the correct expression. I don't find any other words. Then grandeur, that is grandeur means, yeah, making artificial statements. But check this spelling. Another, I'm confused between this spelling and Garnd, IORE. No, I think this is the correct expression. This is the correct word. Again, check back and tell me if it is okay or not. On top of that, your references, top, TOP, ton doesn't go here. So top. TH then could have been an option on top of then. No, it's not the correct expression. So that is the correct one here. Your, YO, two blanks. So your are two. Another option could have been illustrative, but illustrative, look at the blanks, doesn't go here. So illusionary means far-fetched. It's not clear. That's what illusionary means. So that is the correct expression.
Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication. Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication. Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication.
He claimed that his decision was because he was concerned for the orchestra's well-being. Disillusioned means, let's say you are taking your chemistry test, you are not scoring well, so you are unhappy with your chemistry test. That is disillusioned. Sparsely means that not enough. You don't have enough money. You have a sparse amount of money. So not enough. Okay, very few. Proximity, close. Seduce, yeah, you know the meaning, find it out. Eradicate means remove. Shattered means broken. And outside means outside. Okay, at the outset, something like that. Since then is the correct expression. Renowned, because talking about something in the past, so famous, I guess. Makers, because talking about machine making and things like that, and precision based on that. And tools, see, it's there. So look at the title all the time. And are not an option, 3 words. So S. Is technology? No, in technology. While our focus is still on. So is an option, on another option, machine, tools, one product line. Thank you to my viewers. Shout out to my viewers. Sometimes they help me with the answers. So I'm glad with that. I'm not perfect. Okay. So our focus is still on. So OUR, our IS still on manufacturing, machine tools, one, ONE, one product. Line has expanded. I will score poorly today on the speaking test because I'm talking so much, I will get tired there. Include a wider range, definitely. Include, that's the correct expression, INC. So include. Again, equipment, I said no equipments. And service is the correct expression, but here they want another word or letter, so it could be services. And for a variety is the correct expression. Variation not coming, blanks, think about it. Applications, yeah, and recent. See, using my common sense. Record, does it go here? No. Application. So you have to know the correct words, or you have to know, you have to use your common sense. That's the ultimate yeah, that's the ultimate way. You have to use your common sense, you have to use your experience, and you have to move on. Sometimes you'll make mistakes, doesn't matter. You just move on, keep practicing, and keep making the other answers correct. That's the way.
I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble. I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble. I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble.
They help students and researchers understand the order of chronology of historical events for a subject. I hate this section, interactive reading. I don't enjoy it. I'm very bad at it. So I have used my common sense here. I haven't even thought too much about the passage. Now what I will do, I will just I will just reread or revise it and see what happens here. Okay. So I always tell you, have a good night's sleep. I didn't have a good night's sleep because I was tensed about this exam, I guess, but still I'm giving my best. Okay. Over the past 2 decades. I'm I'm not confused about others. I'm only confused about this one. So again, if you look at the next passage, you will find out the correct answers. But I'm sure that the other answers are correct. Again, let us check. It should have been world. I think other answers are correct. Maybe if you find more mistakes, please tell me. No problem with that. I have my thesis writing tomorrow, so I have decided to take the test today just to help you with that. So what I will do here, I will look at the last 2 lines of this paragraph and I will look at the entire paragraph. So that's what I usually do. So what does it say? Okay, talking about social media. how it is impacting others, how technology is impacting us. So not talking about 90%. No, not talking about what social media can use. Single most significant. So yeah, see, single most significant 1 billion, 1 billion. So that's the correct answer. And see, yeah. So what time period? So now this is the only time period we know about, 2 decades. So talking about the past 2 decades. So that is the right answer in my opinion. So talking about the changes here. Talking about social media. So this is the right answer. Again, let's look at the last lines. So not talking about any study, not talking about press. Mobile phone information, yeah. Yeah, increasingly turn to our mobile phone. So this is the correct answer. Now, the growth of mobile computing. Mobile computing, see, that's middle. So these are the strategies. Look at the first sentence of a paragraph while choosing the best answer for the multiple choice question that I showed you a little bit earlier. And also look at the last sentence of the paragraph. So then find the best sentence, and that's how you do it. Okay, I showed you all the way. So you are a student in a probability and statistics class, and you're working on a paper about one of the statistical methods covered in class. You have already found several sources, but you need help finding more. You go to talk to your professor. So you're working on a research, you have covered some bases, but you want to know more, you want to do more work. So you need to talk to your professor. So let's start. You can't say that. You have to be polite here. Thanks for meeting with me. That's not a polite expression. Yeah, no, you cannot talk to you about. Yeah, of course. What do you think? I'm really excited. Okay. Okay. I think this is the best expression because others are less impolite. So I would go with this one, though I said that is not a right expression, but I wouldn't have used this as my starting conversation. Okay.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Not talking about novel. I said it in the instruction. He's not talking about novel. Yeah, theorem. Yeah. So what is it about? It's about a topic. We haven't come across that topic in the other options. So in this option, we come across this topic, theorem. So probably this one is the right answer. Ah, okay. Troubling, he's finding trouble in finding more sources. So that is the wrong expression.
Have you tried searching in the library's database?
Yeah. Yeah. So he's looking for more.
What specifically are you looking for?
I'm not talking about media, medicine, and finance. Mm. Oh, again, medicine and finance. Okay, so again, wrong answer.
That's a good point. There has been some recent research on that topic. Let me see if I can find the papers. Here we are. Let me forward them to you and you can take a look at them.
So I'm changing the vocabulary. Instead of writing beautiful, I'm writing wonderful. Instead of writing important, I'm writing crucial.
Talk about a musician, actor, or performer from your country.
I'm from Bangladesh. I would like to talk about Ayub Bachchu. He died in 2019. He was the best musician Bangladesh has ever produced. He's renowned for different songs and he was the best guitarist from our country. Ayub Bachchu's songs are mostly about romantic feelings. If you are in love, you may want to listen to Ayub Bachchu. You might also want to practice some of his lyrics because his lyrics are wonderful. They are easily understood. And they talk about human sufferings. They talk about the passion that we have for life. And he also sings about human miseries and the hypocritical attitude that we have towards other human beings. So if you, I Bachchu's songs bring us the recollection of our childhood. We think about our childhood. We think about our missed days of glory. We think about our past sufferings. So these songs deal with human emotions. So every song has to touch people's emotions. It has to have pathogenic elements. Otherwise, people will lose their interest in music. Sometimes at present, we see music that is over that is that doesn't have in-depth understanding of life, that doesn't have suffering. So I Bachchu songs have sufferings. That is what we need in life. We see three different people. I would say all of them are alive, or you could also say all of them are not alive. But look at the one who is wearing a blue shirt and on with a red tie. What is he thinking about? Is he pondering over his life? Is he thinking about his past? Is he reflecting on his bad day? Or did he have a bad day? Or did he not sleep well tonight? So I think he's thinking about all these things. And we also do that a lot. Whenever we have a good day, we tend to celebrate. Whenever we have a bad day, we tend to think about our past mistakes. Then look at the other person. He's a mural, or you could call him a statue. He's working on something, and just think he's alive and he's reading something. Maybe he's making some music, he's composing, but he's also a deep thinker. So both of them are deep thinkers. And the other person, what is he doing? He's observing. He's an observant of nature, and he is also pondering over his life. He's cogitating the on the good things and the bad things that are going on in his life, and he's ruminating on his future endeavors. So I would say all of them are thinkers, and that is what we need in life. Laptop computers and smartphones are both essential. They have similarities. You can write on your mobile phone. You can use Microsoft Word on your phone. At the same time, you can also use Microsoft Word on your laptop. Even via Zoom, you can use even by your mobile phone, you can use Zoom. Also, you can do the same with your laptop. Both smartphones and your laptops have internet connection. You can chat, you can use Messenger, you can use YouTube. So you can communicate with your audience by both these devices. Now, how are they different? Yeah, there are differences. Smartphones are smaller, laptops are bigger. It is easier to chat on smartphones. I find it more difficult to chat with laptops. But for writing, for preparing your assignment, I would say laptops are better. But for workshopping, mobile phones are better. Even for YouTubing, I would say laptops could be better. Even making Facebook Reels or even YouTube Shorts, mobile phones are better. Both of them are useful. Personally, I'm a laptop man, so I would say laptops are my favorite devices. So on the certified test, the next two questions would contribute to your score and would also be available to the institutions that receive your results. So these two tests, these two questions that the next two questions that you are going to get here are very important, and they will be sent to your institutions that you are applying for. I can talk about a driving incident that I had very recently. So I was driving on the wrong side of the road. So police caught me. I was afraid. I didn't have my license. So what I did, so I spoke honestly to the police, and they charged me and they canceled my driving license. So I felt bad about it, but it was fair and justified. So that is important in life. Whatever you do, if you do the things rightly, people will respect you, whatever you do. But if you do things wrongly, and if you have a good justice system, then you are going to obey the law. Unfortunately, on that day, I didn't have my driving license, and police rightly they cut deducted my points and they canceled my driving license. So the point is, in the world today, at present, you need to ensure that people are getting their justice. You look at the world, it is an unequal world. The rich people are getting their justice, the poorer are not, that they are deprived of finding legal justice for them. And so, what we do, we need to do, we have to do more things for people, and we have to bring justice to the world. In order to ensure fairness and justice, we have to respect the law, and also we have to treat people equally. Law is equal to all, but unfortunately, the elites have the law going for them, and the subalterns who don't have money, who don't have power, they do not face the proper justice. You look at third world countries, look at the poorer countries, you see that justice is being denied to many poor people because they don't have the financial means, they don't have the financial clouds to fight for their rights. So I remember that song, Get Up, Stand Up, Fight for Your Rights, Don't Give Up the Fight. So it is good. Yeah, don't give up the fight. But when you have no money, when you know that your country doesn't have just the proper justice system, how will you fight for your right? You have no hope. You lose your aspirations. So you keep on just fighting for your own survival. You think about you don't think about the justice system. You forget about the justice system. You know that it is not going to bring you any favor. So whatever we do, as I talked about it, I thank the police for bringing justice. Similarly, I want the world to have justice. There are the next 8 questions will not affect my scores. These are experimental questions. So some of you are asking me, is the test taking changes, or is the test taking changing? Are there new questions? So you may find these questions in your real exam. So please practice these ones and take careful pay careful attention to them and see how you can answer these questions. Even I don't know what the questions are. So let's see. So sometimes I don't know what is going to happen. I will listen to some short conversations. Sometimes I'll have to ask questions. I will have to listen. I'll have to take part. And I'll have 45 seconds for 7 items in the section. So let's start. Let's dig in. So I'll have to listen to the sentence and then I will repeat it.
She took out a loan to pay for her university education.
So you can hear it only once. So I heard it correctly. She took out a loan to pay for her university education. So you can hear it only once. So you can't change it.
Are you the drummer for the band?
Yes, I'm the guitarist of the band. Thank you for your question. I love playing the guitar. and it is my favorite instrument. I would like to be a Kurt Cobain in the future.
It's not possible to see stars during the day.
It's not possible to see stars during the day. You're in a cafe. It's the wrong order. I would say, sorry, excuse me, sir, I ordered something else. Probably it is meant for someone else. Please, can you please recheck it? And you are doing fine. Don't worry. I just want my order. That's it. I will say, I'll remain polite.
Is your favorite season summer?
I cannot stand hot weather.
The second speaker doesn't like the hot weather. She likes other seasons. Personally, I love the winter. This is how I'm similar with the second speaker.
I collect rare stamps from all around the world as a hobby.
So where do you keep them? Where do you keep them? Where do you keep all these items?
The museum will be open tonight until 9 p.m. for a special night exhibition. Please arrive before 8:30 p.m. for entry.
There will be a special night exhibition at the museum tonight. So see, you have seen the new questions, practice them and try to see. I have used different statements in different situations. Sometimes you have to listen, you have to answer. Sometimes you have to speak. You have to use the words to speak up. So this video is important. Share this content with everyone and hopefully this one helps. And Duolingo is getting more interesting day by day. I'm happy to be a part of this wonderful testing system. Honestly speaking, I'm not saying because I'm running my YouTube channel based on the Duolingo test. Nothing like that. I'm being neutral here, and you also agree. You also agree that the Duolingo test is the most